Hello, lovely Aquarius. Cards are already popping out for you. Welcome to your mini June reading with me, Laurie. I'm ever so grateful to be doing this with you today. And this is just a mini one. I'm going to do a Celtic cross just to give as much information as possible. Ooh. And with this one, if you're new here, you may not know, but if you are a regular, you know I don't tend to do reversals apart from, I think you were going to go that way, when it's with this deck, because this deck is very sparse. Normally I understand with the other decks what they're trying to tell me, even if it is reverse energy. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I have shuffled in between the last video and on camera here. So you do have some similar cards to Capricorn, but if you would like a reading to answer your personal questions, all the information is down below in the comments and the description box. So if you'd like to get in contact about a personal reading, we'll get you sorted as soon as we can. Alright, so let's see what's coming in for you. Okay, so there is a lot of communication coming through here. You don't have as many major arcanas as the others. You have one at the start and one at the end, which is kind of fitting. But the Hangman in reverse is very interesting. It could be that you're finally starting to see where you can mold yourself differently, or finally starting to get out of the rut. You're changing your status. You're changing your position in the world. So for instance, if you have always been the bridesmaid, never the bride, then maybe you're actually changing your status now. I feel as though for some of you it's because you have been playing by other people's rules. Aquarius don't tend to do well doing that, but I do feel that your elevated sense of self is going to come in here. Now when I say that, I don't mean that you're going to think you're the bee's knees and everybody else can bugger off. What I mean by that is that your elevated sense of self is a feeling of, you know in your heart what's right and what's wrong, and you understand where your limits are. But I do think it is going to be slightly confused this month by maybe lack of communication from people that you're relying on, delayed messages, things where your curious energy kind of lands you in hot water a little bit by people who obey different rules. So that could be where this sort of idea comes from, as feelings of, oh, I don't like it. And similarly, this could be because people are keeping a closer watch on you than normal. It could be that people are too busybody in your life, going, well, I think you should do this and I think you should do that. That's not something that you need from them. What things seem to be coming through as well is you do have a very strong 6 here. So the 6 says you are moving forwards, you are coming out of whatever it is that has been holding you back. This is your self-confidence, this is your progress. So you are turning the tide in your favor. You have got the idea and you progressed and you discovered how to implement it, but it will naturally have some resistance because it's always a kind of test of how much you want it. The King of Cups coming through is very emotionally balanced, so it could be that somebody in your life is Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, but this generally feels like this is moving towards something very fluid. I mean, the new moon on the 3rd of June in Gemini, this is in your 5th house, so this will be of your creativity, your spiritual practice and the mind and how you apply that. So it could be that you're trying to be very diplomatic or just express it, write it, paint it, do something that actually enforces this change of consciousness that you're undergoing. But you literally have a row of cups here, so you may be feeling more psychically inclined. I do think they're asking you not to focus on anything that will make you feel a little bit down in the dumps, which is hard, I know, because it can be very difficult to differentiate between what's a good energy and what's a bad energy when it comes to certain feelings. But I think on the 17th of June, when your full moon is in Sagittarius, which is your 11th house of social life, your income from your job or career, you may be wondering if this is enough anymore. Is this enough anymore? Is there a way that I can, you know, develop this into something new? I'm desiring to go into some place different here. And to be honest, I do think that you get there because you have the Fool. So if you have endeavoured to start something new here, if you have endeavoured to begin a new journey, you're going to get there. You're going to actually find yourself on a new path by the end of this month, because you're not going to allow other energies to kind of drag you into a certain different point where you feel like, oh, maybe I should do this and maybe I should. your own decisions are going to leave you with nothing but certainty. So I hope that works out for you, Aquarius. Do let me know in the comments below how things go for you. And again, if you'd like a reading, all the information is down below as well. But thank you so much for spending the time with me today. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Bye.